What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 88 of our MLB The Show 22 Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode here. Now taking a look at Philadelphia in this series, batting .338 collectively. They've only allowed 4 runs against the Chicago Cubs. The sim has been very kind to Philadelphia. They've outscored Chicago, what is that, 22 to 4 in these past 2 games. So not a bad showing whatsoever for Philadelphia's offense. So the year's 2029, and this pitcher on the mound, Hans Crouse. So far in the season, 6 starts, 4-1 with a 4.54 ERA, 35 innings pitched, 37 hits allowed, a 1.23 whip, 7 walks to 41 punch-outs. He's coming in this game with 99 career wins. So hopefully at the end of this game, he picks up career win number 100. First batter up, rolls that one over to second baseman Bryson Stott for the first out here in the inning. So the game is underway, and take a look at the Cubs lineup. We have Pete Crow, Armstrong, Madrigal, Spencer Torkelson in the 1, 2, and 3. Madrigal here with 1 out in the inning sends that one down the right field line, just staying within fair territory. So he gets to it quickly in the corner. That's going to be a 1-out double right there for Nick Madrigal. There he goes, 8th double on the season. Spencer Torkelson up, he's batting .257 on the season, and he strikes out the slider on the outside portion of the plate. First punch out of the game for Crouse. And up comes Seiya Suzuki, and Suzuki pops this one up with 2 outs in the inning. Stott reaches in the shallow center and makes the catch to end the first inning. So 1 on and no runs come across. As for the Cubs starter, Rico Pena. 3 starts, 2 wins, a 2.18 ERA in 33 innings pitched, 20 hits allowed, a 1 flat whip, 13 walks, 29 punch-outs, and only 33 innings worth of work. That's not a great amount of walks allowed, honestly, so keep an eye out on that. 1-2 count to Soto, and Soto gets plunked here to lead off this game. Soto gets the free pass to first base, and up comes Alec Bohm. Bohm, he lines that one on the ground. First baseman Torkelson picks it, goes to second, and back to Torkelson in time for the no play. So 2 quick outs after a leadoff plunked batter. That's just not how you want to do it. Harper now, 1-2 count, and Harper drives that 2-seamer out to center field. That one's back, looking up at the wall, and off the top of the right field wall. Harper's in at second base, standing with a 2-out double. That's his 9th double on the season. Julio Rodriguez up, and Rodriguez pops the inside fastball way up there. And that's going to be an infield pop-up to end the first inning for Philadelphia. So 1's left on, but no one could score. So Crouse getting started here in the second inning with a strikeout of Hernandez. That's going to be the second punch out of the game for Hans. And up comes James Trinitos. Alright, grounder up the middle. That one just bleeds past everyone. That's a 1-out single. So 1-out single here after the strikeout, as Crouse looking to get a double play or get just Kevin Alcantara out. Ground ball to De La Cruz, who goes to Stott, back to Bohm, in time and around the horn, ending double play, gets Crouse out of the second. Riley Green's up now in the bottom of the second inning. He starts this one up with an infield pop-up. That one's not going to leave the grass, as that's caught by the third baseman right there for the first out here in the second inning. So 1 down now here in the first, as Logan Ohape with the 2-2 count comes up, and Ohape drives that, is that a screwball or a slurve? Screwball? Whatever ball that is. Sinking curve, maybe? He drives to the center field, caught though by the center fielder for the second out. Bryson Stott up with 2 outs now, 1-1 count, and Stott drives that one to right field past the outstretched glove of the second baseman, and that's a 2-out single for Philadelphia. And up comes Ellie De La Cruz, and De La Cruz pokes that slider to left field. That one's back at the wall and caught. Warning track power from Ellie De La Cruz. And that's still 0-0. Now, leader off in here, the third inning. It's the 8-hitter for the Chicago. He strikes out to start off the inning. Now, Yaderick's up, and Yaderick pops this one up. De La Cruz comes in. He's staying just fair. He kind of crossed over foul territory right there for the infield pop-up for the second out of the inning. So 2 down now here in the third inning as Pete Crow Armstrong comes back up. 2-1 count. That's a pop-up to left field. Riley Green comes in and will make the catch to end the third inning. William Bergolla leads off the third for Philadelphia with a 2-2 count. He pops this one up. The catcher's mask is off. He's in foul territory, and he's going to make the catch for out number 1. So 1 down now for Juan Soto with a 1-1 count here in the third inning. He got plunked his first at-bat. Now he's got himself a base hit. Just bleeds past the shift. He's on first base with 1 out here in the third inning. Alec Bohm up, and Bohm draws himself a walk. So 2 men on here in the third inning. 1 down for Bryce Harper, who's 1 for 1 with the base hit. And Harper chops that one to the second baseman, who flips to the shortstop, back to Torkelson at first in time. Inning-ending double play. It's not what Harper wanted to do in that situation. Nick Madrigal is back up now, lead off the fourth. That's going to be a grounder, picked by Stott, and over to Bohm in time for out number 1. 1 down now here in this fourth inning, as Torkelson comes back up. And Torkelson, he grounds that one past the glove with the diving Alec Bohm, and he's got himself a 1-out single. Man on first base now with 1 out here in the fourth inning, as Hans Crouse taking on Seiya Suzuki. Gets him to ground to Bergolla, who flips the Stott over to Bohm. Not in time. Throw pulls Bohm off the bag, and Suzuki safe at first base. Christian Hernandez up, and Hernandez swings and misses at the slider. And that's going to end the fourth inning right there. So Philadelphia back up now, bottom of the fourth. Julio Rodriguez leads off the inning. Chopper, that's going to be picked by the shortstop. Throws to Torkelson in time. And that's going to be 1 out here in this first inning. So 1 down now here in the first for Philadelphia as Riley Green comes up. 3-1 count. He's 0 for 1 in the day. And he lines that one past the outstretched glove of the first baseman for a 1-out single. So Riley Green's on first base now. He can run if stuff is hit into the gap. Logan Ohape's up, and Ohape sends that one to right field. That one will get down past the glove of the right fielder. Riley Green ends up at third. Ohape slides in head first for a 1-out double, his 7th double of the season. Now Bryson Stott with 1 out. Swings and misses at the 2-seamer. That's going to put 2 outs now here in the end. It's the first strike of the game for Rico Pena. And up comes Ellie De La Cruz, who chops this one up the middle. Second baseman throws on the run, and in time, that's going to end the fourth inning. 2 on, and no runs come across. Now, James Trantos, he comes up, and he swings and misses right there. 5th punch out of the game for Crouse here. Now Kevin Alcantara up, and Alcantara swings and misses at the slider. Back-to-back punch outs for the Phillies starter Crouse. And up comes Pablo, and Pablo will swing and a miss. So Crouse strikes out the side in order as the Cubs go down 1-2-3. Bergolla leads off the 5th for Philadelphia as Bergolla pokes that one past the diving glove of the third baseman for a leadoff single. Man on first base now for Philadelphia, as this has been a pitcher's duel the whole game between Crouse and Pena. Now swinging a miss from Soto, inside changeup, just gets him swinging. Alec Bohm, chopper up the middle, played by Pena, goes to the shortstop, and in time to Torkelson, and that's going to be a double play to end the inning. Yaderick up, and Yaderick, he sends that one to right field. That one's going to be caught by Soto as he just camps underneath of it for out number 1. Pete Crow Armstrong up, 1-1 count. He sends that to left field. Riley Green giving chase, and he's going to end up in foul territory, but he's going to make the catch regardless for out number 2. Now comes Nick Madrigal, 1-2 count, and that one will get past the diving glove of Bryson Stott for a 2-out base hit. So man on first base now with 2 outs in the inning, and Torkelson strikes out the 2-seamer to end the 6th inning for Chicago. So there you go. On to the bottom of the 6th inning for Philadelphia. This is still a 0-0 game here. Bryce Harper leads it off with a 2-2 count, and Harper sends that one up the middle, right into the shift though, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. So Harper grounds out into the shift, and up comes Julio Rodriguez. 3-1 count, and Rodriguez will draw ball 4. He's on first base now with 1 out in the inning. Riley Green due up next here, 2-2 count, and Green sends the outside changeup to center field. Probably a ball 3 situation there, but that's a fly out. So 2 out now with Julio still at first base, and Pena at over 80 pitches here in the game. Now Ohape is up, and Ohape sends that one to center field. That one will have to come all the way in, but caught nonetheless by that center fielder. We're on to the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th now, we have Hans Crouse, sub 80 pitches here in the 7th inning, as he starts this one off with a base knock full count. That's not how Crouse wanted to start this inning off, especially with a full count there. So at 80 pitches now, Seiya Suzuki's on first base. Christian Hernandez is up, and Hernandez grounds that one to Stott. Stott fumbles it, goes to Bergolla, back to first, not in time. So we get the lead runner at second. Now up comes Trinitas, who strikes out at that two-seamer low. 9th punch out of the game for Crouse. Now up comes Alcantara, who dribbles that one in front of the pitcher's mound. Crouse on the run. He makes the play himself. And that's going to end the 7th inning. Now here we go, bottom of the 7th, Bryson Stott, 1 for 2 in the game. Pena still in there, over 90 pitches here in this 7th inning, as Stott gets himself a leadoff single. So Stott standing on first base now here, and out comes the manager for the Cubs. He's seen enough. He said, hey, you let up one hit, you're pulled, and Pena's day will be done. It is now on to the bullpen for Chicago. As out comes Jose Leclerc. Leclerc in 14 games so far has 1 loss, 15 innings pitched, a 2.87 ERA, 11 strikeouts, 7 walks. Rangers are batting 219, Let's is batting 185 against the hard-throwing right-hander Jose Leclerc. Now, De La Cruz up, and De La Cruz grounds that one past the glove of the second baseman Madrigal. Throw goes to third base, so everyone's going to hold up at their current bases. So back-to-back singles for Philadelphia. Up comes Bergolla. Bergolla pops this one all the way up. Catcher's out, and they're going to call the infield fly rule. So there you go. You got 1 out now here in the 7th inning. Runner in scoring position and a runner on first base. Both of them can run, though, for Juan Soto. Chopper past the diving glove of the first baseman. And everyone just going to hold up at their bases, just moving up position by position. Bases are loaded for Alec Bowman. Bohm drives that one to right. That ball is down. Runner from third goes home. Runner from second's coming in. Throw will not be in time. And Ellie De La Cruz scores from second base, making this a 2-0 game here. Bryce Harper 2-2 count, and Harper delivers. Harper deep to right. It's back, and it's gone. A no doubt 3-run home run here. Philadelphia has popped off in the 7th. It is the 15th home run of the season for Bryce Harper. And Philadelphia takes a commanding 5-0 lead over the Chicago Cubs. That inning started off by a single from Bryson Stott, who came in to score on the Alec Bohm single. And out comes Cody Stashik. Stashik in 7 games has a loss, 7 innings pitched, a 2.57 ERA, 1 strikeout to 4 walks. Righties are batting 125, and lefties batting a crisp 4.44 against them. Julio Rodriguez up, takes the outside slider. That one goes deep left center. That one will be caught, though, for the second out here in the inning. So 2 down now here in the 7th for Philadelphia. As up will come Riley Green, 1 for 3 on the day, and Green chops that one. Gloved by the shortstop, who goes to Torkelson in time. But Philadelphia pops off for 5, and they take the lead. Top of the 8th, here we go, starting off with a strikeout. So Crouse dealing his 10th of the game. Now up comes Yaderick. He will draw the walk. First walk issued by Hans Crouse on the game. 33,700 in attendance. Pete Crow Armstrong up, and Armstrong drives that one past the diving Stott. Soto plays it quickly. There you go, man on first and second with 2 outs here in the, with 1 out here in the inning. Nick Madrigal up, and Madrigal, he grounds that one to Bergolla, who flips the Stott over to Bohm in time, inning-ending double play, and we're on to the bottom of the 8th inning now for Philadelphia. Logan Ohape up, and Ohape grounds that one to shortstop to start this inning off. That's going to be a full count ground out for out number 1 here in the inning. Stashik still out there for a second inning of work. Stott's up, and Stott rolls this one over to Madrigal, inside slider, and that's a ground out for the second out here in the inning. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 8th inning for Philadelphia. As Ellie De La Cruz comes up, 3-2 count, chopper. That one's going to be fielded by the shortstop. Jump throw, not in time. Ellie De La Cruz beats it out for the infield single. Bergola's up now, and Bergola takes that low fastball deep center field. That one's back, but not back enough. Center fielder's camping underneath of it, makes the catch to end the 8th inning. So Philadelphia doesn't score anyone, but still leads 5-0 here. Going into the top of the 9th, over 100 pitches. That's going to be the 11th punch out of the game for Hans Crouse. Going for the complete game shutout. Seiya Suzuki chops that one to the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's going to field it, flip it to Bohm in time. So 2 down now here for Philadelphia. In the 2 down here for the Chicago Cubs, top of the 9th inning. Philadelphia 1 out away from victory. And Christian Hernandez strikes out swinging right there. 12th punch out of the game for Crouse. And the Phillies shut out the Chicago Cubs here for Hans Crouse's 100th career win. A complete game shutout for Hans Crouse as he picks up his 5th win of the season. Philadelphia wins this one 5-0. Pena gets the loss as Bryson Stott was his runner. So Crouse with the win. And player of the game, of course. 9 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 12 strikeouts, 1 walk, no earned runs. Pena gets the loss as he had 7 hits allowed, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and the 1 earned run from Bryson Stott. And there you go, Hans Crouse at age 30 picks up his 100th career win. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, comment down below, and text on YouTube, though. Peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode of our Phillies franchise mode here.